Right. Today I have some tech stuff to do. See if I can get this thing to stop bouncing around. If anybody knows how to tell my Logitech thing to stop switching back to auto zoom, let me know because this is really annoying. So if I go here, configure video, I bet you there's some kind of AI thing that would tell me exactly how to do this. But that's all I need. Just need it to not try to do autofocus. So, some of you may know what a nut I am. Oil slick. So I got some Geiger. I buy a lot of stuff from this brand, and everything so far has been pretty high quality. I don't know who else makes oil slick tuners, but you guys may know as a BMXer, it's I am compelled to buy as much oil slick as I can. There's no actual help for it. There's no support groups. There's no therapy. There's no cure. There's no medicine. Once you're bitten by the oil slick bug, you are pretty much doomed to paying twice as much for everything, even though it does the exact same thing. And let's see. I have this guitar, which I bought just because Floyd Rose had come up with a oil slick 7-string tremolo. It's only available in the Pro edition, which is lower profile. So I had to take this brand new ESP, which I love. And before I even played it, I had to take a router to it, and I didn't have templates, so I freehand routed to get the difference. In case you don't know, there's a difference between the routing for a Floyd Rose and a Floyd Rose Pro. So I had to freehand route this thing. That was scary. Let's see. You can't really tell the damage. I mean, if I ever had to sell this guitar, I'd be in trouble, but I'm not selling it. So anyway, this one has oil slick string tree, oil slick lock nuts, oil slick tremolo, oil slick bar, but they don't actually make a push-in bar. It's oil slick, so I had to modify this. I got some oil slick knobs. Only thing that's not oil slick on here is the tuners. And these are the same Grover tuners you find on all the Shredder guitars. Not non-locking ones, but these ones are regular, not upside down headstock. And so I ordered a set of these for upside down headstock, even though my guitars with that aren't don't have any oil, so but that's okay. A little oil slick never hurt anybody except for your wallet. So let me put this together here. This is my main guitar, the Agile Interceptor Pro 725. I just put locking tuners on another one of my guitars. I forget what brand it is, but so Geiger, you can buy this stuff from Amazon. It's super cheap. The 6-string version, they sell it in the 6-string, but they don't sell singles on Amazon. So I actually had to go to Geiger's website and buy them. They don't have a 7-string package, so I had to go buy a single 7-string. And I don't know that these fit. Otherwise, I would have just ordered for all the guitars at once. What I think I might do is just go onto Amazon and just buy 2 sets of 6 for whatever ones I need. It's not that bad. I mean, they're cheap. If it wasn't for them being oil slick, I mean, if I just bought the black ones, it wouldn't hurt for me to have spare tuners sitting around. It's just I kind of want an oil slick. Okay, so probably the first thing I really want to know, are these actually the same size as the Grovers? This is the ones that they claim are the same size and should fit without too much trouble. So we're gonna find out if that's true. I should loosen that string. Now, these aren't graduated like the Spurzels, I don't think. That shouldn't be a problem. Let me, tuners that come with these guitars are good. It's just they're not oil slick. So I might have to change the strings, but I have a feeling I might not have to. And you might be saying, hey, you got a Floyd Rose and a lock nut. What in the world do you need locking tuners for? And I'll tell you, the difference in speed and pain when you're changing strings with locking tuners versus regular tuners, it's pretty extreme to me. So that's why. Okay. Get my string winder out. So I'm just loosening this string. See if I can pull it off the tuner. I may be able to reuse the string. I may not be. I don't know. We'll see. I really want to know if it fits. That's kind of the biggie here. And I should say my computer-based pedal board project is going pretty strongly too. Oh, let's see. Let me flip that back over. Oof. And there's just no room. No room. All right, there you go. That should work. Let me turn on the AC. It's a little bit. Rocket sockets. Thank you, Love My Switches, for these rocket sockets. These things are awesome. That's not the right size. That's not the right size. That's the right size. Okay, perfect. And these are so handy. For most of the things on the guitar, I don't want to torque it so tight that I need anything more than a plastic socket anyway, so it actually works really well. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with these tuners. These are Grovers. Might feel a little bit better than these locking tuners. I've been using the Geiker tuners to replace bass tuners around here at the school. Let's compare these. That's a kidney shape. Are all mine kidney shape? Let me see. Yeah, all of my pointy guitars came with these Grovers. I think they're Grovers. Yeah, Grovers with the kidney shape. I'm not sure if Geiker makes well, hold on. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is really hard with the mouse over here. Pull this guitar out of the way for a second. I had a really rough night last night. Very, very hard mix. This is a going away party for a band, for a singer of a band. It was awesome, but man, it was tricky. Okay, let's look at Geiker's website real quick. So I guess I should have looked closer and seen if they had kidney. Ooh, do they make Floyd Roses? Let's see. I don't know. Let's see here. 6-string. Watch they make an oil slick Floyd Rose, but who knows what it's made out of, right? But, let me go back. Okay, so I don't know what this means. 6 inline tuners, 6 and plus 1/4 plus 3 string tuners, all product. Website's a little goofy, but man, they got them in a lot of colors. Let's yeah, I don't know what the difference is. These look like the same thing. 6 inline tuners, 6 1/4 tuners, whatever that means. I think this is the one I got, the GK07SP. So that's that style. And then look, so you can get some crazy colors on these things. Okay, let's look. Pearl buttons. What is that? Plastic buttons? Blue and gold. Look at this nuttiness, man. This is cool. I think these are all pretty much the same tuner as I have. Oh man, that's some nutty colors. All right, let's see. Yeah, this one says the same thing. I don't know what the difference is. You guys need to consolidate your website. I think these are like 6 at a time. These are singles. This is a single. Yeah, I don't get it. 6 inline tuners. Let's see. So here's singles. Here's, yeah, what's the difference? GK07SPs, GK07SP. These are $5 a piece. These are $10. I don't know what the difference is. They look like the same things. What in the world is that? See, these look a little different. I don't know if they have the kidney bean style. Anyway, okay. Enough tangent. Let's see if this thing actually fits. All right, here comes the guitar back up. So let's see if it fits in the same hole at least. That seems to. There's no pin. Is there a pin on this? Okay, no pin, no pin. It's the same clock. Oops. Let me see. So it should be very similar. Put the nut on, then we're gonna check the screw in a second. Let me just see. The nut fits in there. It's a little wiggly. Let me check the fit of the Grover. And the Grover's a lot heavier, even though it's not locking. So that's probably telling me something right now that I probably don't want to know. Let's see. Okay, so I know how wiggly it felt with the Geiker. Oh no, it's just as wiggly. Okay. And then the other thing is gonna really determine whether or not this is gonna work is if the screw hole ends up in the same place. We're about to find out. I really want to put this on my other guitar with the oil slick tremolo, but it's this is reverse headstock and that one's straight or whatever you call it, not non-reverse. Oh wow, that looks like the screw hole is lining up. We shall see. Give me a second here. Now this single looks like it came with a different color screw slightly. I'm not sure. Hopefully that's the same thing. Then the other concern is sometimes big strings won't fit in the lock nuts. Certain brands. I don't think that's going to be a problem here. I'm not really running anything that big. Oh yeah, it lines right up. Again, I don't want to put too much pressure on that. Okay, I'm gonna flip this. Not up. That's not going anywhere. Okay. Now the real test here. Can I get this old string through the tuner? Speaking of old, it's my eyeballs. Oh, there it goes. All right, so if I loosen this lock nut, I'm gonna be in trouble. But so I'm pulling this through. I'm gonna clamp it now, and that is solid. And this is why when you're changing your strings, you just pull the strings through, tighten it down, turn the tuner just the tiniest bit, and you're in. Let's see if it's holding. I could let go of this lock nut and see what's going on, but hoping not to. So now I can cut this string right here. Some people leave the string all uncurled. You just put the string through, lock it down, leave all that hanging on the end. Don't even cut it. And then if the string breaks down here, you just pull the string through and lock it back down. That works. I don't know. I'm getting old and tired, and now when my strings break, I'd rather just change the string, but it's not a bad idea to still do it that way. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to get a clipper. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna do all the rest of the strings real quick. And, might have another tech project or two to do. We'll talk about that in a second. Now, I'm not sure. Is this really holding tension? Yeah. No, this is still in. Okay, good. All right. I'm gonna pull these strings off if I can. Ideally, I'd be changing strings right now to do this, but I'm lazy and I don't wanna. Some of these might be a little bit difficult to get back through. We'll see. Oh man, these clippers are no good. I know I got other clippers out. Just don't know where I put them. One thing that I'm working on is for my computer-based pedal board project, I want to use a smaller pedal board, and I couldn't find D-series jack plates that were shorter. The ones that Bastronic cells, they're tall. They hit the ground on the 12-inch pedal boards, 12-inch deep pedal train pedal boards. And I emailed Bastronics. They said what they do have is a little taller legs, which I should have just gone to the hardware store and built my own setup, but you do have to tap and drill the stuff. So I have an older pedal train pedal board that's about the right size. I'm going to maybe we'll try and do that today in a little bit. Try those legs. But there are actually ones that will work fine for me. They just won't ship to Hawaii, which is a bummer. There were some like Alibaba ones that were a little bit lower. That would have been perfect. But yeah, they won't ship here. So I'll flip this guitar over in a second, unscrew everything. Oh, I didn't do this one. I think I have an easy gig tonight, allegedly, but I don't know. I want to ride my bike, so we'll see how long I last here. Again, I still got plenty of mixing to do, but I kind of want to take control of my time a little bit. And if you own a Floyd Rose, you better have your Allen wrenches within reach all the time. Don't be sticking them in your case or whatever, man. Go on stage, the half-tuned guitar. Ooh, evil. I want to keep this stuff together because these are very good tuners. I tape these screws in. So I could just screw these in right now, I think. I'm wondering at the spacing though. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna at least hand start these. No evil burrs on the threads. This is actually going in pretty easy. I think these things were like $40 for 6. So I don't know, pretty much a screaming deal with the locks. All right, why does that thing keep changing? What's going on here? Something happening. Sorry. All right. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, oil slick tuners. So as a BMXer, I have no choice but to put these in beyond my control. And no shame in me. I know it doesn't fit this guitar like it fits my other guitars with the oil slick stuff on it, and I don't care. It's still oil slick. But for much cheaper, I could have just bought a bunch of the black ones and just put them on all my guitars. I mean, pretty much everything comes with black tuners, right? That would be, yeah, that one needs. This one, I think I put some brand of locking tuner on here. Let me see what this is. It's like Case or something. I don't know. These work really well, though. It's on my 27-inch. But, you know, now that I know Guitar has purple ones, why don't I just put purple ones on? Now we're See if the single they sent me was the oddball or is an oddball. Here we go. And I you know, if you got a 6-string, just order it off Amazon. They're so cheap and it's so much faster. This one actually took a very long time to get here. Yeah, these screws look different. Are these a different size? They're just a different run with a slightly different color. They're probably fine. Looks about the same. Snap a pic here. Okay, here we go. Screws in here. Now this came with 2. The rest of them only came with, I don't think it came with a spare. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The single came with a spare, and they look, I swear they look different. The head is slightly bigger. Don't know that that matters. Let's see. Where is... Oh, here it is. Okay. Whew. That went in no problem. Okay. Oh, oh. That was a little side. This guitar is an Agile built by World Industries, South Korea. It's got a W on it. The real deal. I can tell you, Korean guitars, man. I know there's a bunch of nut jobs out there. I think they all suck unless they're built here. You know, I'm a big proponent of Buy American, but there's nothing. Nobody really makes a guitar like that for me here. Make old people guitars, dentist guitars. So I don't know if I'm going to order more right now for the rest of my guitars or if I'm going to see how these hold up for a little while. But pretty much there. Let's get the strings through here. I'm going to lock this down. Probably wouldn't hurt for some green Loctite, maybe. But even on threads this small, even green might be a little bit aggressive. I don't know if they make anything less than that. Some people just use nail polish. But I'm just putting it in dry. Okay, so here comes the fun part. Let's see if this works. I might clip these to make it easier. Probably have to bend some stuff. Probably gonna poke my fingers. Yeah, if I clipped them straight, this would be pretty easy, actually, I bet. Go. And again, when I'm doing this with new strings, it's much easier. I'm just going to pull it tight. Turn the lock screw at the bottom. Give it a little bit of turn to see how it is. Now these tuners do feel a little bit stiff. I don't know if I should lube them first or if that's just the way they are. I don't really care because again, you're not doing this too much, and you're not even usually doing a whole wind on locking tuners. I may be making this too short because I'm already at tension, and so if I have to loosen this, the string's probably going to pop right out. But again, these are older strings. I should be changing strings, so I'm not super worried. But the oldest thing here are my eyeballs, and they're not working well. So. Oh, now I got it. If I loosen this, usually you're going to end up with, like, on the plain strings, you might end up with a wind or half a wind, but it's nothing like normally where you have just tons of string hanging through and stuff. It says these are 18-1. Spurzels I think are 12-1, which makes them super fast, but it's the tuning is pretty coarse. It's really hard to get it fine with the Spurzels. So, but you know, I got fine tuners here, so I don't really care. But if you were doing it to a guitar that didn't have a double locking tremolo, I would probably, man, as much as Spurzels been the household name, I tend to prefer tuners that have a much higher, lower gear ratio. I like the 18-1, 20-1, whatever. I think Spurzels are 12-1. I could be wrong. Oh, this is the wrong string. Oh, man. Whew, bad boy. Really loosen that one. So just again, it's not the winding of the string that keeps the string in with these. It's the lock nut. I don't have a zoomy enough camera to really show, but basically, I'm an idiot. Where it goes through the hole right there, there's a little post that sticks through by turning that thumb screw on the bottom. That's what locks them in. I think most locking tuners are similar. See those locks right there? These Uh, these right here. Yeah, 18-1 is like a reasonable compromise. It goes pretty fast, but it's precise enough that it's not like I tell you, the Spurzels, I have trouble, man. I really have trouble getting them. It's just so finicky at 12-1. And you know, if I had a little bit more space, it'd actually be pretty easy to do. If you guys want to donate some acreage in Hawaii, I'm happy to take it. I promise I'll put it to good use. You know how resourceful I am. Can't promise it won't end up with the half pipe on it, but it'll have a lot of music stuff. Really would love to have a big enough workshop to really just build stuff and fix things and really be useful. This one is not. Sometimes with locking tuners, the lock post gets stuck. I think that might be happening here. Can't tell. I think that might be happening though. You can always usually stick something in there and just push down, and it'll open up. But again, old strings. This is not an easy one to do. Definitely can't get that through there. I could pull the lock mechanism all the way out and hope. Oh no, I can see through there. That's open. What's going on? There we go. Okay, now here's going to be the tricky one. This is kind of a bass string. This is my low A for the 7 string. This one might not want to fit. I think this is a 54. I mean, yeah, to a lot of people, that's just a regular E string, so I shouldn't say that's a bass string. No, it's going right through. All right, so next string change will be a lot quicker because, man, I tell you, locking tuners just fly through the string changes. So I might go back to what I did in my early days where I had Spurzels, and I always left the extra string just coiled out here so I could just pull it right through. That'd be handy at a gig, actually, but kind of looks messy. Not that, what do I care about looks, right? But still yet. I don't know. We'll see. All right. What do I have to do? Oh, I think that's it. So oil slick tuners with locks on them. We'll see how long these last. Maybe I'll play with these a while before I order more. But if I was just doing black, it'd be super easy because I just order a whole bunch of sets and I'd always have spares. Put that guitar back. Okay, and I'm gonna put put all the tuner screws in a bag, and I'm going to put these in my guitar parts bin. So, yeah, now I have a bunch of spare Grovers. These are good tuners. There's nothing wrong with these tuners. I just rather have locking tuners. And of course, I'd rather have oil slick. I know. I did last night. Pinched myself with the mic stand. I'm going to be trying to hold on to my bike grips today. And it's going to get bloody and gross. Ugh. I'm a big weenie when it comes to blood. Seems like I'm in the wrong BMX profession for that, but somehow it's okay. It's funny. It's often okay if it's mine. If it's somebody else's and I see it coming out of them, I freak out. There should be 7 screws in here. And I think I see 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are the other 2? I dropped them right on me. That's not one. There's one. There's one still in the tuner. Drop it. No, I don't know. Fired. I dropped it on the ground. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So, my next victim. See if this is what I think it is. And I really like this company, but I wish, yeah, going taller is not necessarily the best thing here. And they always come with so much extra good stuff. See these little like rubber, no, see this one, this is different actually. This isn't your normal setup. Okay, let's see. Because I might want to change this to another pedal board, the Junior Max. Not sure what this bracket is for. Oh, there's 2 of them. Is this for mounting the... Here's taller feet. Okay. Here's self-tapping screws. Here are inserts. I am scared of that. I don't know that I want to use that. What in the world is going on here? Okay, these self-tapping screws are probably too short for this thing. Let's see if there's something about it on the website. Yeah, I'd emailed them and asked them if they have a smaller, shorter D-series patch panel. And they said no, but we make these leg higher upper things. Let me look at comparing. Oh man, these are like 3/4 of an inch higher than the other ones. I don't need it this much higher. I only need it the tiniest bit higher. But on my other ones, I had to cut off like a corner of the triangle. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to put these on. Let's look at the website real quick. Okay, so they have these lift kits. I forget which one I ordered. I think it's this one. Out of stock. Man, I got the last one. Man, they are a lot taller. I don't know if that's going to be comfortable. Or if it's going to fit in the bag. That's the kind of the problem. Okay. Man, that's tall. I think these brackets are for the power supply. I'm not sure. Okay, let me see. 4 rubber feet, 4 screwdriver install rivet nuts, 4 quarter 20 screws. Left and right power supply mounting brackets. Okay, I don't really need those. Ground head self-drilling screws. Okay, here we go. High feet instructional video.
Hi everybody, Brad here from BTPA doing a quick video to show you how to install the higher feet to a pedal train from our pedal train feet kit. What you get in the package, everything you see here, the 4 feet, the jack nuts, the screws, and the installation tool.
Yeah, it's only coming out on the left side.
A few things other than what we provide. First is this big boy drill bit, which is 7/16 size. Next, you're going to need another drill bit to get the feet off originally, which is 11/64 is what we use. You can really use whatever size you'd like. Also not pictured here is what you'll need is some Loctite. So to start, you're going to want to use the 11/64 drill bit and drill right through the foot. After you've removed the foot, you're going to want to switch over to the large drill bit, the 7/16 one. And you're going to want to drill right in the center of that hole and make it larger.
Okay, hold on. 3 11/64, is that what they said? Right.
And the installation tool. First is this big boy drill bit, which is 7/16 size. Next, you're going to need another drill bit to get the feet off originally, which is 11/64 is what we use.
13/64, so that's a little bit too big. I think these are concrete bits. These may not work, actually. I may not have a 7/16. Just an excuse to buy more drill bits, huh? 1/4 inch. So 7/16 is almost a 1/2 inch drill bit. I mean, I've got a stepper. I don't know that that's going to make it through there, though. 3/16. 15/64. I don't know what size that is. Okay, 15/64. Why do I have two 15/64? 1/4 inch. Wait, 12/64 is 6/32 is 3/16. Okay, so let me see, where's 3/16? 3/16. Seconds. This is just barely bigger than that. 3/16. This is This is slightly bigger than that. 3/16 again. 13/64 again. I'm not sure what size this stepper is. 1/4 inch. I really got to get another drill too. Let me see how far off 13/64 is. Here's the old one. I can probably drill this out. Now, I don't know about my drill. I need new batteries for it. Actually, I really should just buy another drill. Probably time to go to the hardware store, buy a drill and a bit kit. Let's see. Let me just try to drill this out real quick. That is not fun. Okay, so let's look at the difference between. That is a huge difference. I'm probably better off just getting a couple washers. It doesn't need to go that much higher, but if this will fit in the bag, I'm kind of okay with it. But what I'm not okay with is now I've got this thing stuck on my drill. Now this is stuck in there, so what do I do about that? Oh, there we go. This thing's gonna rattle like crazy. Yep. Love those rattlers, right? Pun. So I wonder why it came with two sets of those screws. Let's let the video keep playing and see what it says.
After you've removed the foot, you're going to want to switch over to the large drill bit, the 7/16 one. And you're going to want to
This drill
right
just
in the
died.
center of that hole and make it larger. Insert the jack into the hole that you just drilled out.
So this came with 8 jacks. Why?
You're going to want to use the tool to insert the screw. Make sure you're using the side of the tool that's marked this side up and tighten the screw all the way.
Okay, it didn't come with that tool.
Next you're going to want to install the screw into the feet. You can do this over any of the holes that you've already drilled, the side of the table, whatever works. After that, you're going to want to use Loctite 242. Put a little bit of it on the screw. Not much is needed. And you're going to want to hand tighten the screw fully into the jack.
And I'm not sure I really want to do a
screwdriver. You're going to want to do about a half turn to 3/4 of a turn.
Maybe they give you 2 in case you mess up. Is that right?
That's all you need to install the foot. And there you have it. Do this a couple more times. Higher feet on the board, allowing you to fit your power supply a little bit closer to the front, or any other sorts of pedals or anything underneath your board. As always, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and other social medias for giveaways and other important news. And check out our website, btpa.com. Thanks.
Woo, holy crap. Ouch. All right. Tell you what. I am going to... I think I'm going to go to the hardware store. Before I get too many metal shavings in here and end up in the hospital, I'm going to go ahead to the hardware store. I'm going to finally get myself a drill that's not a piece of crap. And I'm going to go get some bits. What size was that again? I got to make sure.
What we provide. First is this big boy drill bit, which is 7/16 size. Next, you're going to need another drill bit to get
7/16 and 11/64. Okay, hold on. I'm going to split. I'm going to go to the hardware store. Then I think I'm just going to go ride my bike. I will see you guys